welcome back to my bench. Hey, today we got something kind of cute here that we're going to take a look at. Another barn find. Well, actually, yeah, it was in a barn, but it was given to me by my cousin. It came from an estate. This is rather a cute little device. This is a PortaMount 120. It is an 8-track, 4-track player. That means it'll play your standard 8 tracks, like this here. It just slides right in. This isn't plugged in. And away you go. Hit that and it plays your 8 tracks. And it also plays 4 tracks. Carts. This is a studio cart, and we're going to see if that works in here too. It has a little device here. If you look inside, when I pull this back, it pulls up the pinch roller that goes into this hole right there and pinches the tape against the up against the pinch roller there, and pulls it through. So we're going to check it out and see if it works. It does have speakers already in it. One on this side, one on this side. If we take a look at the back, without spilling everything on the bench, you can look at it here and you can see, here's the cord. It has an on-off switch on the cord, a place to wrap it up, and it's got this wire going from a plug like you get in a car, 12-volt plug, into the back of the unit right there, into a plug here. And also coming out of that plug is the input to this bottom piece here, which I suppose is probably the speakers. Anyhow, so we're going to see what it does. We're going to break the rules, and I'm going to turn it on. Turn on the isolation transformer, plug it into the light bulb, and turn it on, see what happens. Nothing. Cool. I was hoping that's what it would do. Plug this thing in here. Oh, not. It's backwards, but it's the right speed. Its pots are dirty, of course, but that works. Cool. Now for a test. Now this is not going to be right, I don't think. If we hear anything off of this. This is a cart. It's broadcast carts are recorded at 7 1/4, or what is it? 3 3/4. Yeah, 7 1/4. And I think 8 tracks are 3 3/4, but let's find out. So it goes in like that. You pull this. Well, it's making noise, not doing anything. This button over here on this side is to change tracks, but I'm not going to change tracks right now. We're just going to go through it and see what we come up with. We're just waiting for it to come around on the guitar here. How many people got that reference? I think this is a 5-minute tape. I don't know. These tapes came in all different sizes from, I guess all the way up to 30 minutes, I guess. Or maybe longer, I don't remember. But you can see how an 8-track works here. It pulls off of the center and wraps it around in the back. Now you would think, wouldn't that get tight after a while? Yep. Sometimes they need lubing. This has no fast forward, no nothing. All we can do is just wait. Well, Dum-de-dum-de-dum. I just saw the tape go past.
By the Eagle and Laundry.
Okay, so it does play, but it plays way too slow. Funny. Eagle Hand Laundry. That's all right. So it does work. Tell you what, let's unplug this thing and let's take it apart. I have a feeling this is actually just a car unit. How do we get it apart? Well, there's some big old screws in the side here. We'll try those first. Yep. Big screws. Yeah. I'm going to unhook this from the back. What the? It goes just so far and quits. What's holding you in there? Ah. There's screws here. Mounting screws on the slide bracket. Okay. So, what have they done? Basically, it looks to me like they took a car 8-track, 4-track. There we go. And stuck it in a box with a power supply. Sure enough. Sure enough. Look at this. There's a plug. I can't find a manual on this. There's a plug over here. Wonder what that's for. And here's the head assembly. The pinch roller doesn't look too bad at all. Or, well, the capstan. The pinch roller here, that's not terrible. Here's the little thing to change tracks. So, can we just... Let's see. I'll bet you... I just want to see if everything on this works. Ugh. It's heavier than it looks, let me tell you. Let's see, it's this way. This thing is built pretty chunky. Okay. Alright. Plug it back in again. Turn it back on. Alright. So let's see. Okay, you see how this works here? When you take like an old cart machine cart and you stick it in here, which would be a 4-track. It's got a little thing here that holds it on the side. And when you pull this, that pulls that lever up and it pushes against the capstan to make the to pull the tape through.
This program brought to you laundry.
And okay, and when you push this button here, it makes the head go down. Can you see that? Whoops. I don't think you can. Yeah, it's done in mono. So, anyway. Oh. So when you do that, that's how 4-track works, or well, 2-track in this case. And then when you put in an 8-track, it's got a little notch here in the corner that goes along with this really heavy spring thing here, and locks it in there in place, and it just pushes right up against the pinch roller there. So it does the same thing, it just does it in a different way. Then when you push this, changes the track number. There's the bottom track, and then all the way back up to the top again. I can't play much of this because I'll get gigged on it. But it looks like everything's in pretty good shape. Interesting. Now, let's get this out of here. And let's see what they got inside this thing. So that's just basically an 8-track movement that went in a car. And this, turn you off. And this is just a box with a car mount mounted inside the box. Wow. That's clever. Alright, so how do I get this open? Boy, that's tight. Okay. Looks like I got some screws on the bottom here. One, two. Yeah. One here. And this whole thing. The whole bottom section comes out. I was thinking when I first saw this, I thought maybe it was actually an old-timey cart machine, but it's not. Wow. Looks like you got a couple of sides here too. Wood screws. There we go. Okay. Well, what do we got here? We have, well, we got a transformer. Power line going straight to the transformer. Do not pass go. Do not collect anything. The outside's going, it's a center tap transformer. Going to 2 diodes, so full wave rectified, to a, what is that? Okay, yeah, so basically it's just a transistor with a dropping, there they are, a couple more down there, so it's, bridge full, yeah, it's bridge rectifier, but somebody's replaced these diodes in. There's some diodes in here that have been replaced, and it goes to a 2SB 126 transistor for voltage regulation via this 470 ohm resistor. And that's about it. I wonder what its voltage looks like. I wonder how well regulated it actually is. Let's find out. Okay. Let's get the meter up here. All right, and turn it on. And let's find out how well regulated this thing actually is under no load. We got 13.5. Well, that's a car. That is a car. I wonder what what's our AC look like here? Nothing. 0.08. So the caps are even still good. Wow, amazing. So that's it. And inside the little box, got two 3x7s, I guess. A couple of speakers in here. Common ground. Going back to this plug that comes out of the back of the radio. So that's about it. I mean, that's all that's in this thing. I'm not going to do much with this. I mean, it doesn't really need repairing. It sounds like the head is not in the greatest of shape. It's mushy, and probably needs an alignment. I don't know. I suppose we could try it. Let's Let's get this up here. I mean, I can't really do it live because people out there who think they know everything about everything will jump all over you for a few seconds of having copyright material on the air, but they do not understand fair use or incidental usage, which I could tell them, but they won't listen because they're money-hungry grubbers that are just trying to make everything they can by doing nothing whatsoever. So I won't, but I'm going to play a little music in the background here while I try to adjust this cart head and see if it works. So, oh, hang on. Okay, well, like I thought, that head is just about shot. It's pretty awful. But I wanted to show you just real quick here. Let's bring you down close in to see this mechanism that they got here for moving the head. This is kind of cute. When I push the button, this whole thing is just on one arm here that goes from here to here, and it's screwed down onto the plate. Near as I can tell, by one screw right back here. That's it, if you can see it. Okay? And that screw, this head is actually, let's get it down. Oh, down there. It's actually free to move, and the only thing that's keeping it from moving down when it goes up or whatever is the actual set screw for the head height. And what they do is, when this solenoid here pulls in, this little piece goes out and just on a little spring and catches the next cog on this wheel. And they're kind of relying on this thing snapping back, because if I do that, it didn't go all the way. So you push the button, energizes the solenoid, pulls it back, and moves it. And then this little spring over here just keeps it from moving backwards, so it can't go back and move the head. Very simple. Now, one thing we do have to check here is, does this work? This is your track change. So when a little piece of tape or foil goes across it changes your track. It changes the track. It's like pushing the button. So let's see. Yep. And that thing draws a lot of current when it does that, because this light dims. So, well, there you go. It works. Does it do it here too? That's interesting. It's a 4-track. When it's in 4-track mode, it still goes down to just 1 track at a time. So it's not smart enough to know you got anything in there other than a 8-track. Anyhow, well, that's a cute little device. That's fun. Again, no idea on earth what I'm going to do with it. I'll put it here in the shop and kind of make a clean it all up and pretty it up. Although it isn't going to take much. I just need to wipe it down. I don't want to go through too much. As they say on the car channels, I kind of like the patina on this. And everything seems to be working just fine. Maybe we can get into it. Let's see. I'll give it a shot. See what it looks like inside. There's your mounting holes for the car mount that's inside of this thing. It looks like it's missing a screw. Will this let me pull this bottom out? No. I think I gotta take these off the back. Yeah, this has been gotten into at one time or another. Of course, there's an amp in here, I'm sure, but not much else except mechanical stuff. I'll turn you off. There we go. Oh, yes. Old-fashioned. I believe this thing is 1968 or somewhere around there. Pretty good bearings. No play. That's one of the things you get a lot of on these old motors, on these 8-tracks, because that belt's pretty tight and in pretty good shape. The bearing in the motor wears out, and then it will flop sideways and the belt will roll up on top of it and come off all the time. I've seen that a lot. Okay. Can we get this off of here? Yep. Probably. I don't know. Let's see. Nope. Come on. Come on, fingers. There we go. I don't want to tear this thing all apart. Yeah, it's all wired in there, hardwired in there. I don't want to take it all apart, but it is full of electrolytic capacitors. Let's take a look at a few and see how they look here, just for the fun of it. Zero that out. And here to here, these are power caps. That says that's open. 0.3. Where do you go? It's not reading. $12, but I don't think that's it. Oh, there we go. 0.3. Okay, so that goes across there. That one's all right. Coupling cap. Where do you go? You go from there to there. That one, well, that might be bad. Okay. Here's one over here. They marked the minus side of all of them. That one is no good. I can't believe these are all bad. Hang on for a minute. Let me charge up my solder sucker. Okay, I got the solder sucker running. That's better. Okay, where was I? Just for fun, huh? Let's see. Let's take this one out. I think this is the one. It looks like it. Okay. It says 10 at 15. And the negative's going towards me. Yeah, even says so. They marked the negative on the board. That's interesting. Okay. So let's turn this on and give it a check and see what it says. 55. Okay, well, it appears that these guys are, I don't know. Let's try this one. I mean, there's bunches of them in here. Wonder if they're all bad. Another 10 at 15. Okay. 38, 40. Wonder what the actual capacitance is. Uh, 10. 7.2 on that one. And 5 on that one, so they're half of what they should be. So basically this thing needs full-on recapping if I want to get it running right. But recapping this, because of the way that it's wired together, so what holds, ooh, wow, yeah, I'd have to unsolder virtually everything in here just to get this board out, and I'm just not that interested in this thing at all. Where are you? You're here. Yeah, that one's bad. That one's bad. That one's bad. Oh, that one might be okay. That one might be okay. Alright, well, yeah, it needs to be completely recapped. And I don't know. I just don't feel like going through this whole thing and putting all new caps in it. It's just not worth it to me. They're what in the Sam heck holds this whole bottom in here? Well, let's see. There's one there. One over here on this plate. Although I don't think that holds anything in. No, it does not. That just holds down the solenoid. Oh, that's spongy. Maybe that... Well, that loosened up some stuff. Another. That's those two. Is this mounted to the front? Looks like it. Wow. Yeah, maybe. Pull the knobs off. And then there's things holding the knobs on here. Yeah, what are they? Yep, that size. Huh. Well. Oh, this is just a gas. Can't see anything down in there. And like I said, I have not been able to find any kind of a schematic or manual for this at all. I mean, I don't mind putting new caps in it to get it going, but well, that took that out. One back here in the corner holding that down. Now, will you come out? Well, yeah, but did that do me any good? Yeah, it's all hardwired in here. Holy Anna. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, I'd have a half a fortune in here replacing these caps. Look at all the capacitors. Holy smoke. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 10 at 15s, and a couple of hundred at 15s. Whew. My goodness. I'm just not. I don't even think I got enough to do this. This is amazing. Why so many caps? Wow. And like all this stuff in the old days, this is all hardwired in here. And there's a wire busted off of that transistor back there. I don't know if I just did that just now or what. But I don't know. If you could see it, it's right there. So I got, man, oh man, oh man. That is a lot of capacitors. No, I don't. I mean, these aren't 10 at 15s either. What are they? Yeah, that's 10 at 15. But what are you? I don't know. It won't move enough for me to see it. 10, 10. That one's 30. It's 6. I don't know what that is. That's a 10. Whew. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I want to go through all that. That's silly. I will, however, hook this wire back up. My God, it's just butt spliced onto the bottom of the transistor. Okay, well, that's what the inside of one of these looks like. It's pretty old school. Nothing is cracked or broken or anything like that, except for all the capacitors are bad. All of them. None of them are vented, so you know they're not like that one appears to be bulging a little. But they're not leaking out on the board anywhere that I can see. Well, I guess when I got nothing else better to do, I can I can maybe put this thing back together, or maybe go through it all, change all the caps, but man, you're talking about a fair job there. I mean, just for nothing. I mean, I don't even know if these things are worth anything. I doubt it. But wow, huh. Let's see, got this little guy. Well, while I'm here, this little piece of plastic that holds the little light in for the power on is falling out, or fell out. So let's cut a little piece of double-sided tape here, which is exactly what they used. So I suppose it was, don't mash on this. Okay. Yeah, we're going to put it back together again. Because I'm not going to go. No. Just no. Put it back together. This might be a nice project for somebody out there that's just absolutely in love with one of these things. That wouldn't be me. I just wanted to see what made it tick. And now I know. It is kind of neat, though. They just built a box with a power supply and stuck a car unit in it. They even left the 12-volt connector. Which I think is just hilarious. What is going on here? Oh, there's a bodge. That's cute. This piece back here in the back, I thought it went through the hole. No, it doesn't. It's got this little piece that has a screw, goes down on the board with a little bend so it locks on, that goes over the top of here and keeps it from moving. That's rinky dink. Okay, I mean that's a bodge. All right, so you go back down on there. Okay. I'll just I'll probably fast forward through most of this and you won't be able to hear me anyway. Hello. Yep. I got called away for a second. Come on. There we go. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe someday. But for right now, it could just be a shelf queen, I guess. Cute. Oh, what should I do about those guys? Put them back in there so at least everything works. I mean, it sort of works. They're super high ESR, but they're not open. Negative goes up. Okay, the plus is marked there. Okay, that's interesting. So the plus is marked on these capacitors. That's weird. I've seen it before, but not often. In that case, I swear this one was in backwards. But it couldn't be. Because the minus is marked on the board. Finally. Got it. So that means this one I put in there wrong. Well, yeah. Measure twice, cut once. Okay. That's better. Okay. Put the dust of screws back in. Brass. Why go to that expense? Of course, this thing actually is built pretty blinking well. It's solid and it's heavy. I mean, it truly is. All right. There any? No. Nothing. They just go on. They don't point anywhere. You just sort of have to guess. Okay. All right. Well, put these guys back in. As far as I know, this is the first teardown of one of these on the on YouTube. I mean, I've seen some people demonstrating them before. I don't know. I didn't look that hard. Okay, let's see if I see we broke it in an attempt to fix it. Hope not. Light bulb? Nope, no light bulb. No go either. I don't know what this is for. It might be for a remote head or something. But I think that has to be in there to work. Yes, it does. All right. Well, let's all right, so let's see. I am on 1, and he's doing, I walk the line. That's true. I walk the line is on 1, the beginning of 1, and it's playing on both channels. But it sounds pretty awful. The head is clean. Fairly well worn. But I guarantee all the big problems are all those old capacitors in there. So, All right, well, let us put her back together again here. These guys go in here and lock down the rest up. Yep. Wow. Note to self. Don't take that apart again. Okay. Okay. All right, what do you think the chances are that it's going to work? Well, light comes on. I guess that's a good thing. Yeah, pot's a little dirty. Tone works. Well, got a lot of rush. Yep. Well, there you go. An old PortaMount 120 that actually works. Could use some TLC. I just don't have time to do it, or the willingness, I guess. It is kind of cute though, considering that it was nothing but a car unit that's been converted into a box with a power supply. Neat. There you go, guys. Hey, that was just for fun. Something found in the barn. Brought it back, see if it works. Everybody else is doing it. All the car guys do it. Found in the barn. Does it work? Will it run? Anyway. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Don't forget, give me a thumbs up if you like it. If you don't, let me know in the comments that you don't. Why? So I can get better. And don't forget, if you like, you can support me on Patreon. Patreon.com/AERVblog. And don't forget to subscribe. Hey, till next time.